Hello, my name is Ryan Furyk, Education Minnesota St. Francis Vice President. We're going to take a moment here to just buzz through this video. I'm going to try to make it as smooth as possible for you about PEIP and how to help make your decision by providing you with the examples and the decision-making process that I used. As you can see here, this is the different cost levels for PEIP in their different plans, as we'll find out in a second. This is total cost per month. It does not include the amount that is given to you through your contract towards health insurance premiums. So with every work group that can be a little different, you'll want to figure out what your actual out-of-pocket cost is in your situation. The first form that the district or that PEIP sends out that they want you to be aware of is the step-by-step instructions for enrollment. The first choice that you can make that's pretty free and straightforward is the which plan do you want? Advantage, Value, or HSA. High, medium, or low. Each of those plans are described then down here. You will see that the first page is Advantage Plan. The second page is Value Option. And then the third page is the HSA, and then the corresponding cost levels that go with it. And what you're going to notice is that's where it can get a little confusing, but we'll talk about that in a second. Then step 2 is to choose which provider or plan you want to use. Health Partners, Blue Cross, Preferred One are your options. Now, this is where things can get a little tricky because at this point then you want to choose your primary care clinic. There's another document, and this is the one titled 2015 Clinic Directory, and this gives us some very valuable information. There are two areas you want to make sure you pay attention to. The first row, and I'll try to outline it here in yellow, that references what the provider is. And this last row, or these are columns, I shouldn't say rows, the last column assigns a cost level to that clinic. Now, I'm going to show you as I work through my options here. The clinic I'm going to go to is in Anoka County. So I click here, and I changed it to Anoka County and press OK. That actually will shrink down my results. My second, where it is, clinic location, is in Andover, so I'm going to click undo select all and click Andover. Now it's shrunk it down to 4 different options. Now this gives me all the clinics that are listed as in Andover that are options for me to take my primary care clinic. Now, in our example that we're going to talk about today, this one right here, this Fairview Clinics in Andover. When we went back to this sheet and we had a choice on which plan provider we wanted, this is where it can get a little interesting. If I really like a specific plan provider and that's really important to me, I might choose one based on that. But there's another way to do it, and this is the way that I made my decision. In this case, I really don't care who my plan provider is, but I want the Fairview Clinic in Andover. If I choose Health Partners or Blue Cross as my provider, it will come in at a cost level 3. But if I choose Preferred One, it comes in at a cost level 1. Now, in this case, when I go back to my document here to show the difference on the medium plan, which is the one I'm going to, you can see this is the cost level 1 benefits versus the cost level 3 benefits. So you need to weigh those two different options and ask yourself, is it really important that I stick with a certain cost provider or a certain provider? Because the most important thing we want you to keep in mind is do your best to get down to a cost level 1. That's where you see your highest benefit, and that's the concept with PEIP, is they want to get you to who has the most streamlined and efficient clinics. So in this case, I would choose Preferred One for this Fairview clinic because I want them at a cost level 1, and then I'm working within the Fairview network, but also the Preferred One network. There's still some other things you might want to do legwork on before you make a final decision. OBGYN care and chiropractic, and some of those are self-referral, but it might be wise to call the provider to make sure that they're still in that network, as well as anything else that's really been covered in the open enrollment conversation that Sean had. So Hopefully that helped a little bit. Again, if you have any other questions, I'm here to help. We're doing our best here to get the information out as quickly as we can. Have a great day. Hopefully you enjoy your long weekend.